Hi, I'm Boink. The day I wandered out of the monster world through the closet door, I began to explore a wonderful new world. Your world, the world of humans. Here I can learn all kinds of new things, meet new friends, share silly jokes, and follow my dream of having my own show.
Welcome to the Boink Show!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Boink Show. I'm your host, Boink, and this is my co-host, the beautiful Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Can you introduce our guest today?
Dr. Falkowski.
Dr. Falk. What's he a doctor of?
I'm a dentist, doctor of dentistry.
Oh, so you work on fangs.
I work on fangs. Let me see those fangs.
I just have one.
Nice and white fangs.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Work
I
on
keep
fangs.
it pearly white.
Fangs for monsters, teeth for humans.
Oh yes, teeth. You call them teeth, don't you? Not fangs. Do you have any fangs, Caitlin?
No.
Okay. Do you have teeth? Do you take care of them?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So what's it like to be a dentist, and why did you become a dentist?
Good question, Boink. Thanks. Let's see. I was in when I was in college. I wondered what I was going to do, and I knew I liked art, and I knew I liked science, and the science kind of just became took a back seat. I actually went into design work. I liked that a lot, and I worked in some design for a while, and decided that's not what I wanted to do forever. So that kind of went back to science, and dentistry is a lot of art meets science. Every day I'm doing...
Dentistry is about art? How is it about art?
Yeah, because, let me see that fang. So you've got very healthy teeth, but sometimes people get little cavities in teeth, and I'm having to do fillings, and those fillings and different things called crowns and other aspects of dentistry. There's a lot of artistry related to that. They're like little art projects on people's teeth.
Because you got to make them look natural and look good, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Caitlin, have you ever had any kind of dental work done besides cleaning? Did you ever get a cavity?
No.
What exactly is a cavity? Could you kind of describe it?
Yeah, good question, Boy. So I can actually kind of show you a little bit of what a cavity looks like on this little prop right here.
Oh, cool.
So a cavity, I'll point this for a second and then just kind of describe on maybe my hand or your fang there, Boink.
Okay.
It generally is going to enter from the outside of the tooth. In fact, it'll always enter from the outside of the tooth, and it can either get in the chewing surface or the top of the tooth. And sometimes what will happen, and these are kind of hard to see in the mirror, are they're in between the teeth, and we check those out. That's why we take x-rays when you're in for your cleaning appointments.
Oh, cool.
But anyhow, a cavity is when you get a little too much sugar and bacteria and plaque on the teeth, and those elements together rot the tooth a little bit. And so a cavity technically is a little rotten spot on the tooth, and when a dentist, or like myself, sees this, we'll tell an adult or we'll tell the parents of some children, we've got a little cavity here and we need to put a filling in that tooth. Do you know what a filling is? Do you know what a filling is, Caitlin?
Filling? Is it like you put some goop in the tooth or something?
Pretty much.
Ooh.
So where that rotten spot is in the tooth, we scoop that out. We sometimes have to drill that out. I think everyone knows what a drill is when we're talking about the dentist.
Ugh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not the funnest thing, but it's really not that bad. Cavities are pretty easy to fix. And we get the rotten part out, and then what we do is we fill it with a tooth-colored filling material or a silver filling material. Sometimes we call those silver stars in children's teeth.
That's cool. That's really cool. Caitlin, do you have any questions for the dentist? For Dr. Falkowski?
What's a root canal?
Good question. So a root canal is when something's happened to the tooth where either the tooth is very painful or the tooth, basically the tooth dies or the inside of the tooth dies. The white part of the tooth that we see is not living. It's actually made up of a mineral called enamel, which is more like along the lines of something like a rock, okay? So if you scratch your hand, for example, what's going to happen after you put if you put a Band-Aid on it and a week later you take the Band-Aid off, what's it called when you once had a cut there but then it's all gone? Your hand did what? Did it heal? It healed, okay?
Yeah, it healed.
So a tooth cannot heal itself, all right? So once something happens to that tooth, whether it's broken or gets some decay, which we call a cavity that we just talked about, and that gets too large, it can affect the inside of the tooth where the nerve is. Well, when that happens, the nerve can become upset and that tooth hurts. And so a root canal is removing the nerve from inside the tooth so that your tooth can stay in your mouth without it hurting.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of this stuff, cavities and root canal, sounds like it hurt a lot. How do you keep things from hurting too much and keep kids from getting too scared at the dentist?
Well, what do you think we do? What do you think we should be doing every morning and every night?
You know?
Do you know?
Brushing your teeth.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So brushing your teeth is the number one thing we can do to prevent all of these things from happening, okay? And so you said it exactly right. Every morning and night you should be brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth helps remove the plaque, that white stuff that sometimes we can scratch off of our teeth, maybe if we forgot to brush our teeth, and removes that plaque so that the different bacteria that live in our mouth that are healthy and are okay to live in our mouths are removed. And so that's number one. Number two is really watching the amount of sugar that we are eating.
Oh, yeah, sugar.
Exactly.
I love eating sugary things.
You know what I love, Boink?
What's that?
Oreos.
Oh, Oreos.
Do you
That's
think?
a good one.
And do you think we can never have Oreos because there's sugar in there?
I sure hope not.
No, we can have sugar. We just have to limit how much we have. So that's when moms and dads are saying just one piece of cake or just a few Oreos. That's why we got to listen to our moms and dads, because I love sugar too. I think all dentists do, but we just have to watch. And one thing that we do is that bedtime brushing. We always make sure that's the last thing we do before we go to bed. Because if we brush our teeth and then eat some Oreos, you know how those Oreos get stuck in the back of your teeth?
Yeah, they would stay there
all the way
night.
back there. They'd stay in there all night.
Not good.
So that's, so to answer your question, boy, keep those teeth clean and kind of limit the amount of sugar that we have. Okay?
Yeah, that's a great advice. Well, we've got, I got another question for you, but I think it kind of fits in our word of the day.
Love it.
Are you guys ready to do a word of the day?
Yep.
Okay, we have to say word of the day. 1, 2, 3.
Word of the day.
All right, today's word of the day is fluoride.
Oh, fluoride.
You got to tell us about fluoride because I always look for fluoride in my toothpaste, but I don't actually know why.
Okay. Well,
Why do I need fluoride in my toothpaste?
Good question. Good point. So fluoride, Boink, what that does is it helps strengthen our teeth is a good way to think about it, okay? Fluoride is in most city water, toothpaste, and then you also get fluoride at the dentist, don't you?
Yeah,
What
like
flavor fluoride do you like
treatments
at the
or
dentist?
I like bubblegum.
You like the bubble gum?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So fluoride helps on a very, very zoomed in level. So if you were to look under a microscope at teeth, you can see kind of the building blocks of teeth, and fluoride helps to keep those building blocks nice and strong.
And you get that in your toothpaste when you're brushing. Can you show us, you have some teeth you brought. Can you show us how to brush properly?
Yes. Okay. Great question.
Should we just be going across really fast and then being done in like 2 seconds?
Well, let's see. So when I was a kid, here's how I brushed my teeth. All done.
Ooh, that looks a little too
Do you think
short.
that was good? No. So what we want to do is, one thing I tell kids all the time is that you can say, I brushed my teeth, but what you should really be thinking is, did I clean my teeth? Because you can go into the bathroom, do a little this like I used to do when I was a kid, and say, I brushed my teeth. And guess
That's
what?
true. You did
We
brush
brushed
your
our
teeth,
teeth.
yeah.
But if we went in there and opened up and really looked around, did I necessarily clean my teeth? I don't know. Maybe not. So that's a good thing to always think about is, did I get my teeth clean? Because it's easy to forget about these teeth that are way back there. And it's easy to forget to turn that toothbrush over and get inside here.
Yeah.
So, can you think a good amount of time to brush your teeth is?
2 minutes.
You know a lot about dentistry. Are you going to be
Yeah.
a dentist when you're older?
I kind of want to be a librarian.
Okay. All right. Well, you know a lot about dentistry. You're doing a great job.
She must be learning a lot from the dentist when she goes there and from her mom and dad.
All right. So what I'm going to say is that we want to make sure that when we're brushing, you're getting right up at the gum line and not forget, and not, because everyone brushes they know how to brush the chewing surface to get those Oreos out, right? But what you want to make sure also is you're kind of getting up at that gum line. And you were exactly right when you said thinking about 2 minutes to brush your teeth. So one thing that we tell everybody is a good way to think about that is if you sing the ABCs in your head and you do that 4 times, so you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
like it.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And now you got the top outsides, and then you do the same thing for the top insides, the bottom outsides, and the bottom insides. But the easiest thing to just think about is, did I clean my teeth when I brushed my teeth?
Yeah. I have an easier time because it's just one fang.
Let's get it. Okay. All right. So now
thank
you're,
you. That was
Okay.
great.
There we go.
All
Yeah.
right. I will. It's thanks for all that great information, but now we need to have a little more fun with a joke of the day. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
All right, Caitlin, you got a good joke for the dentist? You got a dentist joke, don't you?
Yep. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes. Who?
This is what you sound like when you're sitting in the dentist chair.
All
that's a good
right.
one.
Great.
Good one, Caitlin.
Boink, you got any good dentist jokes?
Let's see. I have one dentist joke. Let me see. What time of the day is the best time of day to go to the dentist?
What time of it? I don't know. What would that be?
Tooth hurty.
2:30.
My tooth hurty.
All right. Great.
Well, thank you so much for bringing that cool stuff on the show and teaching us a lot about caring for our teeth and our fangs.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it was great.
All right.
Thanks, Caitlin. You did a great job again today. All right, let's say bye to our audience. Bye.
Bye, everybody.